Knocking on the door here, looking to put points on the board. They hand this one off and into the end zone goes Weston Briggs for the first points of the night.
Weston Briggs averaging 10 yards a carry a couple weeks ago against Lone Peak. He's a kid that you need to watch out for. Absolute woof woof dog. Between him and Kingston, my goodness, like I said, thunder and thunder.
That's rushing touchdown number 6 for Weston Briggs on the season. It gives Corner Canyon the early lead here tonight. Davis Nelson on for the extra point, and that extra point is good with 7:21 to play here in our opening quarter. It's the Chargers 7 and the American Fork Cavemen nothing. You're watching American Fork football on the Rewind Sports Network. We'll be right back. And it will be Worthington that will take the kick attempt here from the left hash. From 40 yards out. Into the wind. Does it have enough? It does not. Just short.
Interesting technique right there. But he had a little gust. We'll forgive him for that one. But we expect him to make a 60 going with the wind.
He's been able to hit from 47. That's his long on the season. But that one was just a little short of going into the teeth of the wind. And so it will be Corner Canyon football at the 20-yard line as it goes into the end zone. So 1:57 is still to go here in the first quarter. Drive number 3 here tonight for Corner. Kasuga throws near side. Got his man in Briggs out of past the 25 for a pickup of 6.
Goodness, the ball just jumps out of Kasuga's hand. And it's been crazy. Corner Canyon has probably the best quarterback lineage. I was looking at this today. Max Preps came out with some of their lineage, and it's ridiculous. We'll talk about it in a minute.
Kasuga will take it himself. This time he's got a first down and more out to the 37. Picks up about 10 for another first down.
So Corner Canyon's only been around 12 years, and they've had 2 first-round draft picks at quarterback, which is ridiculous. Another one that was a top 5 quarterback in his class. Another one that was a 4-star. It is just ridiculous. And then this one, Gig'em, he's another 4-star.
As Kasuga with another throw over the middle. Nice catch there by Landon Kerr this time. Right at the line to gain. It's another first down.
So Kasuga going to Texas A&M, one of my favorite programs, to be honest with you. They develop quarterbacks really good, and they've got a plan for him. We're going to see him starting early and often in the SEC.
First and 10, handoff. And out to the 50. Kingston Cooper picks up 3. Mentioned Helaman Kasuga, last game out for Skyridge. He joined the elite club in the state of Utah as the 8th quarterback in state history to hit 10,000 career passing yards. Helaman Kasuga.
Man.
As throw over the middle's caught. And that is Jashawn Mayberry, his first catch tonight. It's another first down for Corner Canyon.
Mayberry's another great player down there. And for Kasuga, we got to give him a little chee-hoo for that one. Way to go, Helaman, getting 10,000.
Actually one of 3 active quarterbacks that will hit that mark by the end of this regular season as they throw over the middle for Meza, incomplete. And just a little too high. And that will bring up second down.
I was wondering if Meza was going to make an appearance, and I'm like, there he is, Kai Meza. So that's a good question. There's 3 active quarterbacks. Who are the other 2?
Care to take a guess?
I would be willing to bet Trayden Bessinger.
Yes, we've seen him earlier this season over at Davis.
And then I'm sure it's going to be some weird kid from like 3A or 2A.
You'd be surprised. We'll talk about it here in a second as Kasuga fires over the middle. It's got Morris, and Morris is inside the red zone. Gets out of a tackle and out of bounds at the 10.
Oh, Morris!
Pick up a 28 in his first and goal Chargers.
Isaiah Morris unfortunately went out of bounds right there, but he saw the end zone right after his foot touched the end line and said, oh no, that was 6.
Almost had his first touchdown, and the night clock stops with 4 seconds. This will be the final play of the first quarter. They'll hand it off, and Kingston Cooper's got maybe a pickup of a 2 to end things here from our first quarter. So it's been all Corner Canyon to get things going here on a Thursday night, week 9 of the high school football season. We're getting close to playoff time here in the state of Utah. It's 14-0 Corner Canyon as we head to the second quarter. We'll be right back here on KSL Sports Rewind.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this.
Welcome back. Ready to start our second quarter. 14-0 Corner Canyon. They're knocking on the door here. Matt Coleman was speaking with you here. As we mentioned, the active quarterbacks that will hit the 10,000 mark. Bessinger will hit it tonight. He is currently 12 yards away from getting the 10,000 mark. So he will hit that at some point tonight where the Davis starts. The other one that is actually just in front of Helam and Kasuga in career yardage, it's Nate Dolly out of Ridgeline.
I should have guessed. Oh my gosh, Nate, I'm so sorry. And it's all due to Graham Livingston. I swear, every time I pull up the stats, it's like, and Graham Livingston had another 200-yard game.
Yeah. Kasuga into tonight, 10,068 yards. Nate Dolly, 10,327 yards going into the night.
Whew.
As we're ready to start quarter number 2, Corner Canyon going into the win this time as Kasuga will look to throw, and he throws far side. Oh, and up to get it.
Oh, hey, it's
And
Kai
making the
Meza.
catch for the touchdown, Kai Meza.
I was wondering where he is. Now I know. There's Kai Meza in the end zone per usual. Kai Meza initially committed to Minnesota, and he just decommitted. He's a free agent, ladies and gentlemen, and if you want a number 1 receiver, he's number 16 in the books, but he'll be number 1 on your roster.
Mentioned decommitted. He's got 17 offers and a couple of visits coming up here. We'll talk about it here when we have the change here. Is the kick by Nelson's up and good. It's 21-0. Corner Canyon, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns for the Corner Canyon offense, and that's career touchdown number 99 for Helaman Kasuda.
No pressure, Helaman, but if you don't get 100 this game, I'm gonna lose it.
We mentioned Kai Meza. He's got 17 offers after decommitting from Minnesota. He's got visits coming up in the next couple of weeks to Colorado, California, and Kansas State, a couple of Big 12 schools and an ACC school there.
Man, Colorado, California, and Kansas State. You know what? All 3 of those schools I really like. And
Former Charger and Devin Brown currently in Cal, by the way, as well.
he'll probably be his host, to be honest with you. But Kai Meza never played with Devin Brown, but they've got that Corner Canyon Charger blood in them.
So Nelson has us teed up. He'll be kicking into the wind for the first time tonight. So it should be returnable for the Cavemen. They got 2 runners at the 10-yard line. As this will be a squib kick.
Oh.
And fielded at the 25. Out past the 35. Good run here for American Fork. And the ball's out. Do they roll it down or is it Corner Canyon football?
I don't think he went down. Let's get our instant replay. Oh, wait. Oh, come on, Dane.
We're going to get a conference here at the 35. We don't know whose ball this is yet.
If the refs need some help, give me a holler.
And I think it's going to be, it is American Fork football. That was a close call there for American Fork.
That was a debatable whistle, but all right.
11:47 to go here in the quarter, and we'll see what American Fork can do with the wind at their backs.
Now you can air it out. You don't have to really push it. You can just float that ball up, and you've got some great tight ends and Cash Taise to get it to.
1st and 10 from the 36-yard line to start here for the Cavemen as they will give it to Afu on 1st down, and he's able to push the pile forward to the 40 for a pick of a 4.
Goodness. Prince is royally named. They did a great job with it. They should have called him Bulldozer. He is just running through everyone.
Still averaging that about 5 yards a carry for Afu so far. 2nd and 5 here for American Fork. Wide out on either side, Afu in the backfield. Childs will throw this time. Now pulls it down. It's got room on the right side. Look at him go. It was Nate Childs in a corner canyon territory and leaps over the stands there, over the bench.
Speed check, awareness check, breaks. We got to go get those checks for him.
How about the wheels though on Nate Childs?
I mean, he's very athletic. I didn't anticipate that to come out, but here we go, Nathan.
That's a pickup of 11 for Childs in American Fork and Corner Canyon territory for the second time tonight. Missed a field goal on their last trip inside Charger territory. Chargers show 5 at the line. They'll hand this one off. This is Madden Jensen this time, and he's out to the 40-yard line for a pickup of 4.
Man. Sometimes you get 3 yards in a cloud of dust, but the American Fork Cavemen, they grab their club and they run about 5 yards on every first down.
That one picks up just shy of 5, call it about 4.5 all on that one. 2nd and 6 here. 15 on the play clock, still plenty of time here for American Fork, but they need points. They haven't scored a touchdown since the Lone Peak win 2 weeks ago. Fake the handoff, Childs over the middle looking for Taisi's incomplete.
Oh. The hard thing with that pass, it has to be right on the money. Any difference, it's not going to get there, but Childs is going to get that one back. You're going to see him come back to that play because Cash can make those grabs.
3rd and 6 now upcoming for American Fork. 10:15 to play here to halftime. Three wideouts to the left this time. Jensen's in the backfield. Childs will throw, good pocket, throws over the middle. He's got his man in Taisi, and Taisi navigates his way, takes a big hit, but he's got a first down. As I think that was number 9 for the Chargers. That's Jaden Pierce coming in out of nowhere with laying down the hit.
Jaden Pierce isn't the biggest kid, but his pursuit is unmatched. Great job by Jaden right there. Zigging, zagging, getting to where he needs to be. Love watching that kid.
So it's a new set of downs here for the Cavemen. 1st and 10 at the 32. Looking for their first points tonight here on this drive. Two wideouts to the left. Afu now in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Afu with a good lane up the left side, and he's out to the 26-yard line for another pickup of 6.
Man, 4, 6. It averages out to 5. How many yards a carry does he get?
I think 5.
Oh my goodness.
Down ball spotted at the 27-yard line. Coming up behind 9 minutes to play, 9:10 and counting. Cavemen get the play call as the clock down to 10 seconds and counting here for AF.
They are for sure taking their time.
3 seconds, 2 and 1. Childs mishandles it. It goes right to Afu, and Afu's got the first down, and they're in the red zone. How about that? Pickup of about 10.
My goodness. Childs is so long. He's so good at corralling those snaps. But we need to have a powwow with the center. Hey, buddy, make it easier for your quarterback. Goodness.
Went out of the hands of Childs and right to Afu. Right place, right time as he picks up another first down. Cavemen now at the 15-yard line.
Afu didn't know any the better, too. He's just like, ball in my arms, get 5. But he got 10.
We'll take a break on this play. Jensen now back in at tailback. 2 wide receivers to the left, and Dean and Taisi. Childs, another high snap. This one to Jensen, and Jensen moves it inside the 10.
Maybe it's part of their game plan, the high snaps at this point.
That's about the 4th one we've seen so far here tonight. Again, new quarterback here for American Fork tonight. Capono Manuela, normally the starter for American Fork, went out with an injury against Lehigh late in the game last week. Childs did play a split game with Manuela for the first 5 games of the season. They ran a 2-quarterback system. As Childs looks to throw far side, Taisi makes the catch, and it's in and out of the head. Oh, he does make the catch. So he took another shot right at the sticks.
Man, Jaquin Rodriguez, he came in with a reckless abandon. And like I said, Jaquin came in from California, played receiver over there, but Corner Canyon said, hey, you're going to see a lot more playing time at corner. And he's physical enough, fast enough, and hits hard enough, as you can see right there, that it makes you think twice about catching a ball when you're in his domain.
Great hands from Taisi there to hold on to it. 1st and goal now for American Fork from the 5-yard line, looking to cut into the Charger lead. Childs to Afu. Afu gets stood up right at the 5-yard line.
Was that Brown? Who was that?
I think it is Brown. No, that's
it's
Pierce.
Jaden Pierce.
Pierce came up with it.
Pierce is so strong. He got a thread from his jersey and pulled him back, and he pulled him a tumble out. Said, no, not today.
2nd and 5, heavy package now in for American Fork, because they'll give this one off to Afu, and that's blown up in the backfield. This time, that's Mason Hamilton, excuse me.
Mason Hamilton. Oh my goodness. He's not going to waste his shot, I'll tell you that tonight.
I was wondering where you were going to go with that.
There's a plethora of plays, but...
Pick up a 1, brings up 3rd and goal from the 4. Again, 3 backs in the backfield. Fake the handoff, loud to the back of the end zone, incomplete, but a flag flies. Intended for Richards.
Man, we may need to get some crumble cookies, or I may need to eat something, or I'm going to fly off this.
The wind is blowing pretty hard up here right now.
Good thing I'm not scared of heights. Haha, that's a joke. I'm terrified of them.
Waiting for the call here, and it's pass interference on Corner Canyon.
Oh, Cody Gardner does not like that, calling Eric Kerr agrees.
So that's half the distance to the goal. It stays 3rd down. It's not an automatic 1st down in high school. So 3rd and short here for the Cavemen. They'll again try to hand it off. Afu close to the goal line. And they say he's down short.
Woo.
It'll bring 4th and goal at the half-inch yard line.
Oh my
As
goodness.
the wind intensifies.
As the game intensifies, so does the wind.
4th and goal for American Fork. And timeout. It's going to be called by American Fork. We'll take the timeout as well. 5:48 to play here in our 2nd quarter. It's 21-0 Corner Canyon, but American Fork facing 4th and goal. Welcome back. 5:48 to play to halftime. 21-0, but American Fork on the half-yard line, trying to punch it in. 4th and goal upcoming here. They've run that same formation on every goal-to-go play so far on this drive. Do you keep going with it, or do you do something different?
You know what? I would probably do a Reggie Bush push, get the quarterback going, and say, all 3 of you running backs, get behind me. We're getting a Philly special going.
They're going to stay in that formation. 3 backs in the backfield. Afu with Luke Broadbent and one of the offensive linemen. Here, 4th and goal. Childs will take it himself, and Childs has the touchdown.
Oh, good call, Moose. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, I've got a headset to the AF coaches saying this is the play we've got. They did a great job right there. I love when you get big on big, and because when you're in offense, you control the snap count, that gives you a little jump on the defense usually.
So the Cavemen get on the board.
Oh.
Let's reset the ball. It'll be Jace Worthington on for the extra point.
Oh, Jace.
This one with the wind at his back. And that one's up and good. So with 5:45 to play at a halftime, American Fork with an answer. It's 21-7 here in the 2nd quarter. Good response for American Fork on that drive.
They were saying all we need is the wind. Let us get the wind so we don't have to fight the Chargers and the wind. and it worked out good for him on that drive.
So Nate Childs picks up the rushing touchdown. For Childs, that's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. Mentioned he and Manuela split time for the first half of the season. It was after the Layton game that they decided to give the reins to Manuela. He was the starting quarterback for the Davis game, the Lehigh game last week, and the Lone Peak win. And now Childs is back at the helm here. He's had to handle some bad snaps, but that's been pretty solid so far here tonight.
Yeah, he's done a great job. And that's kind of the advantage of doing the 2 quarterback system in case one does go down. You've got a guy walking in with experience ready to go. We've seen a few teams that have used 2 quarterbacks this year, including AF and Lone Peak as well. But the funny thing is, Bronson Evans for Corner Canyon may be a top 10 quarterback in the state.
Has only seen basically pickup time for Corner Canyon this season. One of the other seniors being honored tonight for Corner Canyon. All the seniors honored before the game tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy to say that. I can't say enough good things about Bronson Evans. Going into the season, I literally had him as a top 10 quarterback. As crazy as that is.
As this is going to be well into the end zone. That's almost a field goal as the wind escorts that one out of the back of the end zone. So it'll be first down and 10 at the 20 for Corner Canyon. They have been efficient on offense tonight. 3 drives, 3 scores.
Yeah, but I believe this is like the first real test into the wind.
They've only had 1 play into the wind, and it was the lob to the corner for Mesa for the touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
As the wind is going.
Man.
We have that big storm coming in this weekend. The Southwest is going to get hit with a lot of rain this weekend. The wind ahead of the cold front is, now it's out to the 25. There is a flag down in the backfield.
Helaman was real excited until he saw that dirty laundry. He said, no, that's not what I want.
So this will back up Corner Canyon here. It's going to be a hold on the Chargers. And that'll back it up to the 10.
Ooh.
So it'll be a 90-yard field here for the Chargers.
This is what AF wants. They want Corner Canyon playing behind the sticks because a 2-score game isn't impossible to come back from in any way, shape, or form.
Handoff on first down, and out of a tackle goes Briggs as he bounces out of another tackle. He's got the first down and more. It stays on his feet and out to midfield. Weston Briggs with a big play.
It's always nice when you have 2 running backs that can do that, but Weston Briggs getting her done.
Able to stay on his feet. A couple of broken tackles on that one, and the Chargers pick up 36 yards, 37 yards on that run.
Now when you get a team behind the sticks, that's what you don't want.
Low snap back to Briggs, first down. That one is brought down in the backfield. Number 55, Mitt Palmer in there for the tackle.
Goodness gracious. Briggs doesn't get a ton of opportunities. This is a balanced offense, like I said, and you still have Kingston Fiafia Cooper as well. So the opportunities he does get, he usually takes advantage of, like that 38-yard run we just saw.
2nd and 9. Read option. Kasuga keeps it himself, and he's out past the midfield. He lost the football, though. Luckily, getting on it is number 77 for the Chargers. That's Isun Tafa, one of the guys that'll be playing D1 football next year. He's committed to USC, able to come up with that fumble recovery.
Isun is one of my favorite players in the entire state. Gritty, determined, and technically sound. And he is a bully on the edge over there.
How about this for This is the first 3rd down of the night for Corner Canyon.
Yeah,
3rd and 6. Need the 43 for a first down. Fire over the middle, in and out of the hands of Jashawn Mayberry. And it is 4th down here for Corner Canyon.
And it's decision time. I don't know if they're going to punt, to be honest with you.
Again, going into the wind.
You have to be really confident with your punter, and they don't have Jet on their sideline.
4 minutes exactly on the clock. The offense is staying out there for the time being, and they will stay out there. Be 4th and 6. Again, need the 43 for the first down. Cavemen sell out for the blitz. Throws over to Morris for a first down. Inside the 30 and a pickup of about 25 for another Charger first down.
Looks like Morris is a little banged up right there. But my goodness, how deflating is that? You get your first third down, you're like, yeehaw, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, they got another 15, 20 yards.
Morris has been the favorite target tonight for Kasuga. Again, picks up about 25 on that one. 1st and 10, into the wind again. This one corralled here on the near side and out to the near the 20 goes Scotty Pepper.
Here's the crazy thing with corner. They have so many receivers that it's just like, how do you stop them? They are going to double team Kai Meza most of this night, but you double team him, you still have Care, you still have all these other options. And you're like, my goodness, must be nice.
Coming up on 3 minutes to go to halftime. Fake the handoff, and Kasuga's got room. He's got a first down and more inside the 10.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Helaman can run as well.
He's quite good at it. Second leading rusher, and he's down though. As the trainers will come out and look at Kasuga.
Helmet's off. He looks a little shaken up.
As Kasuga being looked at, we'll take a break. 3:01 to play here in the second quarter. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Kasuga able to get back up. It'll be Bronson Evans out there at quarterback for Corner Canyon. He'll take it himself on the carry, and he's inside the 10.
Bronson Evans, like I said, I still have him as a top 10 quarterback. Looks like Helaman's coming back in, just got shaken up. But that's good to have an insurance policy for sure at Corner Canyon.
Coming about 2 minutes ago, they hand off to Briggs on second down, and he gets to the 5. It'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Trying to protect the
I know,
computer,
the rain,
ladies and gentlemen.
So now the wind is up. Now the rain is starting to potentially come into play here tonight.
This is what I came for, the nice weather. That's why I got out of hurricane season in Florida.
Kasuga back in there. Kasuga's got rushing touchdown number 2 tonight.
Woo!
3rd
Damn.
overall tonight. 2 on the ground, 1 in the air for the senior on senior night.
Fantastic job by Kasuga right there. AF thought they were opening the door with their touchdown, and Corner Canyon comes right in and starts closing it right away.
Another drive, another touchdown for Corner Canyon. 4 for 4 tonight. Is Nelson on for the extra point? Kick is up, and it's good. So
Man, you have a lot of faith in Nelson before he even kicked it. You're like, it's good. I'm like, I usually like to wait and see.
I've gotten really good at seeing extra points so far this season. Between us, our Davis games with Trayton Bessinger, seeing this game with Corner Canyon so far tonight. 28-7, we've got 1:51 at halftime, so a chance for American Fork to try and get points back on the board. Corner Canyon gets the ball to start the second half, so kind of an important drive here for the Cavemen to try and respond.
Massive drive, and they've got the wind. So if you've got the wind without the rain, you can make something special happen. And they've got to be ready for this squib kickoff, because I don't know if Nelson can get it in the end zone. Regular kickoff this way.
The wind is blowing hard right now, and it's moving right to left across your screen. So we most likely will see another squib kick here. We had a stormy night last week. The wind has caused issues tonight. Another line drive kick will be fielded by the Cavemen inside their own 20. And out past the 30. Number 4.
We like that play, apparently, Corner Canyon.
So Corner Canyon just threw up with some party streamers, and it blew instantly out of the stadium.
I have never seen party streamers be so ineffective in my life.
So 1:46 is left on the clock here for American Fork. They'll start at the 31-yard line.
There's a party over here, a party over there, but not in the students section, I'll tell you that.
That was more of a party for the cars behind us to our left.
My car is covered in pink.
1st and 10. Childs will throw. Has plenty of time. Far side's got Taisi at the 31, and he spins out of a tackle, and he's back to the original line of scrimmage there. Clock will keep going. 2 timeouts here for American Fork, by the way. And then Coach Kerr's going to use a timeout.
Coach Kerr
With
can get a quick
1:27
3 and
left.
out. He's thinking he might be able to have another opportunity. But I think with Jet, this ball's going to end up in the end zone if he can punt this.
So 1:27 to play. Timeout Corner Canyon. They're first of the first half.
My hat's flying off, Matt.
We're basically just trying to bear down the hatches here in the southeast corner of the Utah or Salt Lake Valley here.
I learned a phrase in the South. It's called hunker down. And I've never had to use it there, but I'm using it here in Utah, I'll tell you that right now.
They were expecting a ton of rain this weekend, not just up here in Utah or in Salt Lake, down in southern Utah and Arizona.
Well, that's a
more
good
rain
thing
going
in the
on.
desert.
Of course, BYU at Tucson. Tucson is expected to get 8 inches of rain by Monday.
8 inches?
8 inches of rain.
Where do they think they are? The rainforest?
There's the remnants of the hurricane that's down there that's going to hit Arizona on Saturday and Sunday.
Of course it is.
So we're ready to get back underway. 2nd and 10 here for the Cavemen. Throw near side Taisi, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. That time it's Tate Patterson with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Tate Patterson been starting since his sophomore year. He's a dog too. A lot of Pattersons have come through here. Drew as well.
And the Chargers call their 2nd timeout with 1:22 to go. So it's been all Chargers so far here tonight, looking to potentially put more points on the board before the quarter's over.
Which is a savage move.
Corner Canyon, again, going for the 3-peat this season. They're the back-to-back defending 6A champions.
And there's been a lot of teams that have geared up. You've got Skyridge, you've got Lone Peak. They've been ready for Corner Canyon.
Yeah. Well, we've been talking about Region 3 all season long, how much of a gauntlet this region is between the 5 teams that belong to it, the 4 Lehigh and American Fork schools, and then Corner Canyon. No one's undefeated in this region. Everyone's got a loss. Skyridge currently stands at 2-1 at the top, just because they played an extra game compared to everybody else.
All I know is PG is happy to be out of this region, and so is Westlake.
Childs to throw on 3rd down. Over the middle's got his man at the 43, and that is David Dean, his first catch tonight, and it moves the sticks.
As crazy as it is, that was a pivotal catch right there. Getting to the sticks, not allowing Corner to get the ball back easily. Way to go, American Fork right there.
Clock continues to run now as they reset the chains. 1:10 to go, 1st and 10, and we have flags flying.
Was someone not set? What is it? False start, it looks like.
It is a false start on American Fork. That'll back them up 5 yards. That should be a 10-second runoff as well, question mark? They're seeing if they want to enforce it or not. And it looks like we're going to play on. We'll stay at 1:06 to play. Bad snap. This one gets behind Childs, and he has to fall down on it at the 27, and that will give Eric Kerr his chance to blow his last time out. It'll be 3rd and long here for the Cavemen with 1:01 to go. So timeout, the final one of the half for Corner Canyon. With 1:01 to go, it'll be 3rd and very long here. By my just brief math, it's about 25, I believe.
Yeah, looks to be about that. Good math, Matt. Way to go. Man, really interesting end to this half right now. You're not preserving the timeouts. You don't need them. You're not taking them to the next half anyways.
So no timeouts left for Corner Canyon. Still 2 left for American Fork here with 1:01 on the clock. They need the Corner Canyon 46-yard line for a first down, 3rd and 25. They'll hand it off to Afu and able to push the pile to the 36-yard line. That will not be enough to move the chains. And then Corner will get about 13 seconds to try and do something here.
Well, that was 2nd down. This is 3rd down.
Oh, so this is 3rd down.
So this may take us to the half if they do another run.
So yes, 3rd down now and about 18. So the clock runs under 20 seconds. And he'll give it to Afu, and that will do it for the first half here. Clock running down to 10 seconds.
Really pivotal catch by Dean there. Did a great job getting to the sticks. And that's what prevented Corner Canyon from getting another set of downs.
So that will do it for the first half here from Corner Canyon High School. It's been all Corner Canyon, 4 drives, 4 touchdowns. Here tonight, they take a 28-7 lead into the halftime break. Don't go anywhere. We've got a halftime break, and we'll be back with the second half.
Hi, I'm Austin Strong.
It's 28-7 at the half. You're watching American Fork Football on the Rewind Sports Network. Folks, ready to start our second half. It was a wild halftime. Sorry for that we didn't have the camera up. We had a wind/rain kind of cell come through. Looks like it is passed. Looks like we might be okay rain-wise for a little bit, but the wind is still around us. Matt Coleman, Moose Bingham with you here tonight. Glad you guys could hold your Thursday night with us as we got high school football here tonight. A little bit weird for the next 2 weeks. Most of the games tonight. Next week, most of the games are on Wednesday. So getting to the end of the season and getting ready for that final playoff push.
It's absolutely nuts. I am cold. I am wet. I am hungry. But I'm excited for some more football. This is going to be a great second half. We've got a few seconds ticking off the clock right now, and everyone's getting ready to go. The refs are huddled up together. Who knows why? We don't really care about it, though. But we've got some great football coming in. We got to watch Helaman Kasuga. He was a little bit injured on that last series, came back strong, but there's a lot of football left to play, ladies and gentlemen, and we're excited to be here with you.
It'll be Corner Canyon football to start the second half as we get ready to go for our third quarter. We won't have the clock for you here for the second half. Our apologies. With the rain cover and everything, it's a little hard to run the clock at the same time. So we'll keep you posted on time throughout the game for the second half. But it will be Corner Canyon football out of the timeout. They'll be going into the wind for this third quarter. They proved that it didn't matter if they were going into the wind. They scored twice going into the wind and then going out of the wind, or with the wind.
Just know that we are happy that you're here with us. My goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen, it is a torrential night. It is like a hurricane type situation over here in the beautiful mountains of Draper, Utah.
Glad you guys could join us for tonight's game. And so it was all Corner Canyon in that first half. Helaman Kasuga, 2 rushing touchdowns, had 1 passing touchdown to Kai Meza. Weston Briggs with a rushing touchdown as well tonight. It's been on the ground for the most part for Corner Canyon tonight. Same for American Fork, their lone touchdown, a 1-yard push from Nate Childs as Prestwich has this lined up and it's going into the end zone. There will not be any returns going in that direction tonight.
I don't know if we're ever going to find that football again between you and me, but all I want to see in this second half is a Kai Meza touchdown again from Helaman Kasuga to get us to that century mark.
Kasuga running at 99 career touchdowns heading into the second half. He needs 1 more to join the 100 club.
99, great score on Madden, but the 100 is a great score in high school football. One of 8 players to do it if he can accomplish that feet tonight.
First down, Kasuga looks to throw. He's gonna take a deep shot, looking for Mayberry into double coverage, and it's incomplete. Broken up by the Cavemen. Good defense there by the Cavemen.
Yeah, phenomenal defensive effort, getting their head around, getting up in the ball. That's a risky throw right now there, but usually Mayberry comes down for it, and I love that they're still trying to feed Mayberry the ball. Let's get as many guys involved in this situation as possible.
It's been Zay Morris most of the night receiving for Corner Canyon tonight. Meza with a couple of catches as well. Is Kasuga gonna take it himself? Picks up 5, and it'll be 3rd and 5 here.
Like I've always said, Kasuga, he's got those legs. He's worked really hard this offseason, making sure that he can be that dual threat quarterback, and you don't just think of him as a pocket passer.
3rd and 5 here for Corner Canyon. It's their third down of the game. They're 1 for 2 tonight. Cavemen show pressure. Kasuga stays in the pocket all kinds of time, dumps it off to Kai Meza, and he's got the first down out to the 33.
Man, Kai Meza is like Old Faithful, just reliable, and he'll always catch the ball.
That's a pickup. About 8 on that one. Resets the chains at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. 1 minute gone here in our third quarter. And we have flags. Legal motion on Corner Canyon.
Kai Meza just hopped off the field. You've got 10 men on the field. I'm not quite sure what that call was, but I think Corner Canyon needs another player out there. 3, 6, 7.
They have 11 out there.
Okay.
They got 11. They had one too many. They had one too many.
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
So 1st and 15 out of the illegal formation. Weston Briggs out back to the 30, picks up about 2 yards.
And if we're feeling it, I'm sure the players are. I don't have to hit anyone right now.
That's it. You had a long career. You'd say you had to deal probably with win more than all. How big of a factor is it when you're down there?
As a kicker, it's my worst enemy.
2nd and long. Kasuga all kinds of time to throw. Looks over far side, incomplete, looking for Morris. And it'll bring up 3rd and long here for Corner Canyon.
Yeah, the wind is tough. The rain makes it tougher. You add them together, it's like 2 oxen pulling a wagon. It's almost impossible. It's a multiplier effect, if you know what I'm saying.
Say there is almost sideways rain coming down here at Corner Canyon tonight.
I'm glad you guys can enjoy this from the fire in front of your TV.
10:22 to go. It's going to be 4 wideouts here for Corner Canyon. Need the 43 for a first down. Kasuga near side. It's got Morris at the 40. And he'll pick up a good chunk of the yardage to go, but it'll be 4th and 2 upcoming here for Corner Canyon.
I don't know if they're going to punt.
They haven't punted since the Lone Peak game, just mind you, by the way.
The least desirable position in the state is punter for Corner Canyon. Then again, it might be the most desirable position in the state.
Depending on which way you look at it.
Yeah, get a ring or 2. Never have to play it down.
4th and 2 here. They need the 43. They're 1 for 1 on 4th down tonight. Kasuga has time, fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Double coverage there intended for Landon Kerr, and it's a turnover on downs for the Chargers and a big stop for the Cavemen.
That's what the Cavemen needed to do. They went into halftime saying, hey, we're going to come out here and we're going to get a stop. And that prophecy came true from the coaches real quick. Great job holding your water, not getting in offsides, and blocking up the running lanes for Helaman Kasuga as well. Phenomenal defensive effort by the American Fork Cavemen right there.
So Nate Childs in the offense comes back out. Their best starting field position of the night. The Corner Canyon 41-yard line for 1st and 10. They will give it to Afu, and Afu's through the first level and spins out of a tackle inside the 35 and picks up 7.
This is the kind of game Afu enjoys. He says, I like the snow, I like the sleet, I like the rain, just give me the ball.
Picks up 7 on that one. It's He's been pretty effective tonight on the ground, averaging about 5 yards a carry. American Fork going with the wind here in the third quarter here, so a little bit easier to throw. Of course, they had the long pass to Cash Taisi in the first half. That was into the wind on that one, as they'll give it back to Afu, and he's got the first down and more inside the 30 and down to the 26.
Looks like they found the secret to their offense. It's spelled Prince. It's Prince Afu.
Afu with a good game so far here tonight. Picks up another first down for American Fork down to the 27-yard line. 9:28 and counting here in our third quarter. Again, if you're just joining us back from halftime, no clock for us here in the second half. We'll keep you updated on the time throughout the night. 1st and 10 from the 27 here. And once again, they'll give it to Afu. And Afu again with some space. And he's inside the 20. And for a gain of 8, third time tonight that the Cavemen have found the red zone.
Prince Afu, he's been coached up well. He's done a lot of good things. Lopini Katoa has done a phenomenal job with the running backs.
Be 2nd and 3, a pick up a 7. Again, this is their third trip to the red zone tonight. They missed a field goal on the first trip. They got a touchdown on the second one. Trying to make this a 2-score game here with a score on this drive. Childs the throw. Good pressure. His throws far side, too much on it, intended for Dean.
Really good job by number 5 right there for Corner Canyon, guiding the receiver out and not taking a hit. Oh my goodness, I apologize for the hiccups, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't anticipate that. We're fighting everything.
We got wind, we got rain, we've got Moose's hiccups, everybody. 3rd and 3 here for the Cavemen. Need to get to the 17 for a first down. 2 wideouts to the right, Afu in the backfield. Everyone at the line for Corner Canyon's Child stays in the pocket looking for Dean, and it's incomplete. Good coverage there by number 22 for the Chargers. That is Zach Adamson with the pass breakup, and it brings up 4th down.
Man.
Childs took a shot on that one as well.
You got to be careful at Corner Canyon going in and hitting the quarterback like that. It was a bang-bang play, but I've seen refs throw flags for less.
American Fork going to go for it here on this 4th down. Looking to see if they can get the Chargers offside. Play clock down to 10. 8:22 on the game clock. And American Fork is going to go for it. They'll give it to Afu, and he navigates his way through. He's going to be right at the line to gain. He might have just got enough.
Looks like enough for me from here, and the ref signaling it.
It's good enough for a first down. He needed 3. He got 3.5.
That's the second 4th down conversion we've seen tonight. It's like Riverboat Kalani Sataki is calling these games.
First time going for it on 4th down tonight. They are successful. That gives them a new set of downs, 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. 2 wideouts to the right. They'll give it to Afu instead. He'll look cut left. Met by the Charger defense at around the 13-yard line.
Just a plethora of Chargers right there, ready to go. They're getting in the running lanes. They're doing a good job. This is the Corner Canyon defense we're used to seeing.
Corner Canyon defensively the 3rd best defense in 6A, averaging about 16 points allowed per game.
Do you know who number 1 and 2 are?
Lehigh is up there, and I would assume Skyridge is the other.
I honestly don't know, but those are two good guesses.
I think those are the 1 and 2. As they give it to Madden Jensen this time on 2nd down, and he's close to the line. It looks like he's got the first down to the 6. It'll be 1st and goal Cavemen.
Dropping the yard markers, all we have is the stick with the numbers left.
1st and goal at the 6 here for American Fork. Under 7 minutes now to play here in our third quarter. 6:50 and counting. American Fork trying to cap off the drive with 6 points. Taisi and Dean on the far side. Jensen in the backfield. They'll Give it to Jensen, and he gets through the first level, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown, American Fork.
Oh my goodness, I love that run from Jensen. You see him secure the ball, find the lane, and he just goes north and south. Phenomenal run by Jensen.
Madden Jensen finds the end zone. Touchdown number 2 tonight for the Cavemen offense. For Jensen, that's gonna be his first touchdown of the season on the ground for Madden Jensen.
That's surprising. We've seen him do some good things this year.
He's the second leading rusher on as far as running backs go. Is Jace Worthington on for the extra point? That one's good. So American Fork gets a stop on defense, and they turn it into 7 points. It's 14-28 now with 6:33 to play here in our third quarter as the wind continues to pick up and the rain now is back.
Man, we just need this game sponsored by the Beatles. Here comes the sun. Please.
Don't think that we're going to get the sun anytime soon, unfortunately.
I don't think so either. It was wishful thinking, but this is football weather. This is what we like in the fall, right, Matt?
This is true. The sign of the fall coming. Got what, 2 weeks until the official start of fall?
Got to get my lawn ready. Fall's a coming.
Got a big weekend of college football coming up.
That is true.
Well, BYU and Utah have big games against the Arizona schools before they meet next week in Provo. As American Fork just has to have it teed up for Jet Presswich with their wind. And again, this one will find the end zone.
We've been calling enough games. Right when the ball leaves the kicker's foot, you're like,
You
in
already
the
know.
end zone.
I know. Say, become a kicking savant this season.
I appreciate that.
So Corner Canyon gets the ball back here as they turn the ball over on downs the last trip out. They had no problems moving it in the first half. They had 4 drives and 4 touchdowns. Their only drive so far in the second half, they were stopped on a 4th down. 6:33 to go in the quarter. Be 1st and 10 at the Charger 20. Kasuga will hand off. Briggs out of a tackle and near the 21-yard line. Good angles there by the Cavemen defense. Is a gain of maybe half a yard.
Briggs did a great job just getting back to the line of scrimmage. And here's the thing with Corner Canyon. You're not going to see many running backs lose yards basically ever because you've got B.J. Kavanagh in this fantastic offensive line.
Chargers going into the wind. Now the rain picking up. 2nd and 9. Set up the screen. Got Morris. Or no, excuse me, that's Meza who breaks out of his tackle, and Meza has green grass ahead.
Get him the 100, Meza!
That's a 79-yard touchdown for Kai Meza and number 100 in the career of Helaman Kasuga.
That's all I needed. All I wanted this half was a Kai Meza touchdown and a Helaman Kasuga throw. Love to see that. The century mark is yours, Helaman. Congratulations.
Helaman Kasuga becomes the 10th quarterback all time to reach 100 career passing touchdowns as he passes Caden Cox for 10th all time and ties Cooper Legoff for 9th all time on the career passing touchdown list. As we have a blown up extra point, and that will be unsuccessful. So it will say 34-14. With 5:46 to play here in the third quarter as the rain continues to pick up here in Draper.
Man, I might have to run and get my swimming suit really quick, Matt.
I'm just really glad I like laminated my rosters here tonight.
If you understand me having some problems with my roster, it's because I did not laminate it. I am a Boy Scout, but I am not prepared today, I'll tell you that.
A wild weather game tonight as the rain gets harder and harder here.
Man, calling a game like this, it's like rain on your wedding day or a free ride when you've already paid.
Isn't it ironic?
It is ironic.
Don't you think?
Oh, man. I do think it's ironic.
So that's a 79-yard touchdown for Kai Meza, his second of the game, by the way. Both of Kasuga's touchdown passes have been to Meza. As American Fork will field it at their own 15 and get out to the 30. Good carry there. That's by Corbin Bowerly in there for American Fork. And now the Cavemen will need to respond.
Now the Cavemen don't have as short of a field, but I'm willing to bet we have a nice diet of Prince Afu coming our way.
Again, they have the wind at their back. The student section below us is going crazy as the wind and rain has picked up. The heaviest it's been all night. First and 10 to the 31. Childs will give it off. And Afu's got the 32-yard line, maybe 33 for a pickup of 2.
I feel like corner is playing man up at this point, saying, hey, we don't think you're going to throw it. They're doing a cover 1 mostly, but they're starting to sell out for the run at this point.
Averaging about 5 yards a carry on the ground for American Fork. They got the rushing touchdown to cap it off on that last drive as well. 2nd and 8 here for American Fork. Hand it off back to Afu, and Afu's through the first level, and he's out to the 39-yard line. He'll be about 3 yards shy of the goal of the game.
Afu has been a fantastic running back. I've watched him when he was at West, playing against West with American Fork. He can rip off big runs, but it's death by 1,000 cuts when you play Afu. 5, 5, 5, 5. It's like my golf game.
3rd and 3 here. They'll give it back to Afu. Afu's got the first down and more. Out to the 45, making the 46 for a pickup of 8.
Just a consistent running back. Way to go, Afu. And it looks like we've got a player down as well.
Looks like some cramps there for one of the Chargers. As we'll take a look at the injured Charger. We'll be back in just a moment. 4:22 to play here in our 3rd quarter. 34-14 in favor of American Fork. Welcome back. 4:22 to go here in quarter number 3. We first down for the American Fork Cavemen, as the injured Charger was able to get back up. Unable to see who it is, but it'll be 1st and 10 American Fork at the 46-yard line, trailing by 3 scores here. Childs to throw. He's going to lob it for David Dean, and a couple of tugs and incomplete. No flags from the officials.
Looking for the flag, and he said, not today.
Mason Hamilton in coverage there.
Man.
And it brings up 2nd down.
David Dean's like, what else could I have done? He said there's contact before, but the ref said, hey, looks like hand-to-hand combat to me, and we're good to go.
So 2nd down after the incomplete pass. Rain has let up, thankfully up here.
Momentarily.
Wind still howling here, as they will give it this time to Jensen, who's got a good gain on 2nd down.
Jensen hasn't had his first touchdown. He got a taste, and he wants some more.
Picks up 8. It'll be 3rd and 2. Coming up 3:50 and counting left in the 3rd quarter. Again, both these teams trying to position themselves for the playoffs. The RPI goes dark after this weekend. We'll have the bracket reveal a week from Saturday. Third and 3. Give it to Afu. Afu to the 45 before he's met by the Corner Canyon defense. It'll be 4th down.
But I think he's going to get another crack at it.
There'll be 1 yard to go. They need the 44-yard line, and the offense is going to stay out. They're 1 for 1 on 4th down tonight. 1 yard to move the chains. It'll be Afu in the backfield. They'll give it to him. Afu's got the first down just enough to the 43-yard line, picks up 2.
Great vision right there. He had a Corner Canyon Charger slice in, and he said, whoop, and still got the first down. I love to see this kid play.
So American Fork 2 for 2 on 4th downs now tonight. 2:49 to go here in the quarter. Mentioned the teams jostling for playoff position. The 1 seed has gotten to be a pivotal thing in the 6A bracket. The format's changed. The 1 seed gets a bye into the quarterfinals this year.
Wow.
And then 2 through 15 will play in the second, in quote unquote, the second round. So only 1 team gets the bye in 6A this year. As Childs stays in the pocket again, going deep this time. We have a tangle here on the near side. It's going to be a pass interference. Rodriguez in coverage, intended for Homestead, and that will be on Corner Canyon.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, you know what, pick that flag up. That was a little bit, it was a little dicey. If we were in Vegas, we'd be rolling it.
Again, only 2 more minutes until American Fork has to go back into the wind for the rest of this game. So points are at a priority here.
They've got to take advantage of this and get it within a 13-point game.
So the pass interference call moves the ball inside the 30, spotted at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Cavemen with 2 rushing touchdowns tonight. Giving it to Afu on 1st down. Gets out of a tackle. Almost broke free for another rushing touchdown, but a shoestring tackle makes it a gain of 8.
Afu saw the light, and the defender saw a shoestring tackle ready to go, and he got the shoestring.
2 minutes to go in the quarter. 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line here. Everyone's set. 1 wide receiver on either side. Afu's in the backfield. They'll give it to Afu. And Afu lowers the shoulder, picks up the 1st down.
Come on, AF, quick here. We got 1:35 left, ladies and gentlemen. Once they set these sticks, even before, they've got the clock running.
Clock's running now, 90 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Whew.
Taking their time here. 20 to go on the play clock. Approaching 1:15 now. You'd like to get points before the quarter change. Childs the throw. Stays in the pocket looking for Dean, incomplete.
Good look right there. Dean, he's a reliable target most of the time, and it just didn't quite connect. They're going to want that one back for sure.
Rodriguez in coverage to break out the pass. It'll be 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 1:08.
Rodriguez has been a pretty impressive cornerback watching him for the first time for me. I was wondering how he'd adjust coming in from California, but he seems to be doing just fine.
2nd and 10. Hand off to Afu again. Afu pushes the pile inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. Picks up about 4.
Corner's going to have to find some way to stop this rushing attack, because when they pull up the film, a lot of teams are going to be like, how can we take advantage of that?
Clock now running to 40 seconds left in the quarter. And American Fork's going to call a timeout, I believe, here.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I think maybe just a reset of the clock. Looks like we're ready to go. I think maybe corner had
too much swagger situation.
Maybe not. I don't think they had enough men on the field. 3rd and 7. Fake the handoff. Childs has time, rolls out, fires over the middle. Too high and incomplete. Intended for Taisi, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, it's interesting. I don't think I've seen Dart tonight. I don't recall seeing 10 out there at all.
I see a 10 on the sideline, right in front of us near the 35. There is 2 10s though. Jackson Pearson, one of the backup quarterbacks, is the other 10.
Usually I see Dart on offense as well, so he may be inactive for this game.
Cavemen going for it, 4th and 7. Childs with time, fires over the middle.
Good
Made the catch, but he's going to be 2 yards shy.
Fantastic
Dyson Richards
play.
with the catch, but the corner defense hangs on, and there'll be a turnover on downs.
Dyson Richards, great tight end. That play just didn't get enough depth. Needed 9, got 7. Rough situation right there.
So 16 seconds left in our third quarter. It's a turnover on downs. That's the second time that American Fork has gone into the red zone tonight and has not come away with points.
If I'm corner, I'm just going to run this ball and run to the other side of the field real quick.
It was a 79-yard screen pass last time out, and it's going to be Bronson Evans in there at quarterback now. As Evans will give it off, as Fia Cooper's got room up the near side, stays in bounds.
Oh, great block!
Kingston Cooper keeps on his feet, gets out of another tackle, and he's finally stopped near the 30-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 60 yards for Kingston Fia Cooper.
Do you know what I love about that play? Kai Meza going down the field, getting not 1, not 2, but 3 blocks. If you want the rock, you better block, and Kai Meza loves to block. Let's go!
And a resounding finish to the third quarter, a big run from Cooper. As that will end the third quarter, we go to the fourth. Cavemen knocking on the door, up 34-14 here on KSL Sports Rewind. We'll be back with the final quarter here in just a minute.
With a tab spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
We have reached the fourth quarter of senior night here for the Corner Canyon Chargers. Up 34-14 with the ball, 12 minutes to go here in tonight's game in week 9. Matt Coleman was Bingham with you here tonight.
Kingston Fifia, he is the most team-first player I've ever seen. He said, Line, I don't want you to run all the way to the other side of the field. We'll just stay right here.
Bronson Evans will take it himself on first down and gets tripped up at the 26-yard line. Tackled there by number 97, Mana Tuafano for the American Fork Cavemen.
Here's the thing, Bronson Evans, when he comes in, he's still ready to sling. He still executes the offense properly. A lot of times you see a huge drop, but Bronson Evans, like I said, he's a top 10 quarterback in the state.
On the season, 12 of 16 for 175 yards, 2 touchdowns to his name. He's also ran for 10 times for 64 yards. As he gives this one off to Weston Briggs, and Briggs is out near the 20 for a pickup of 5. It'll be third and short here.
Yeah, he's a real rushing threat. That's what you get when you get the backup quarterback. He is kind of a run-first kid, but he can sling it. Last year in the playoffs, hitting crucial fourth downs. He's got moxie, he's got grit, and he's got a great resume. I just hope another school comes in and picks up another great Corner Canyon quarterback.
3rd and 3 here for the Chargers. Evans will hand it off. Fia Cooper is going to be right at the line to gain, and they will give him the first down. So that'll move the Chargers into the red zone.
Oof.
3rd trip for them tonight into the red zone. 2 for 2 on their previous 2 drives. Excuse me, 3 for 3 on their previous 3. Fourth trip tonight as Evans fakes the handoff, rolls out. He's got time, fires deep, and collecting it is Kerr at the 5. And Kerr with a gaggle of cavemen there at the 5. He gets wrestled to the 4-yard line and pick up a 15, and it's 1st and goal.
Here's the thing with Kerr. He's a kid, like I said, first year playing. He's been a basketball kid for the past few years in Texas, and finally his uncle convinces him, says, please come play for me. I'm one of the top coaches in the country. I'll feed you the rock as long as you can block.
2 backs in the backfield here, 1st and goal. Give it to Cooper, Cooper, and he's back to the line of scrimmage. Good tackle there by the Cavemen.
Oh, there's a flag away from the play. Something naughty may have been said.
See who it's on here.
Looks like number 5, Jashawn.
And it looks like it's on corner. So they'll back them up 15 yards. It is a personal foul on Corner Canyon. So that makes it 2nd and goal at the 19-yard line.
Good sportsmanship has been a key in the state of Utah for a long time, and the refs will not let that fly ever, even if it's in the state title game.
We saw that last year between Corner Canyon and Lone Peak.
The other thing is, it's always the second person that gets caught.
Under 10 minutes to go in the game tonight. 2nd and goal from the 19 here for the Chargers. Evans a throw. Has time, throws far side. It's got Briggs near the 10. And Briggs has 9 yards, about half the distance to go.
Solid little chunk play right there, getting down the field. And you've got 2 more downs, at least 1, to try and get back into the end zone. And Evans is going to be looking around. He has the moxie to get the ball into the end zone. I'll tell you that. He may even tuck it and run it.
Evans back, has a little bit of time. Now pressure comes and he goes down. Good pursuit from American Fork.
Oh, there's some dirty laundry on the field, it looks like. Nope, just kidding.
Nope, Luke Broadbent comes up with a tackle and it's 4th down, and here comes the kicking unit.
Now this is something I've never seen from Corner Canyon. A field goal. It's the bane of Eric Kerr's existence.
3 times this year. Davis Nelson 3 for 3 this year. As long as 36, this one will be from 29. Has a chance to make it a 23-point game. High snap, it's good hold, kicks away, and it's good.
Solid job right there by Davis. I mean, he's a really good kicker. He just doesn't get too many opportunities. When you have so many D1 players, it just doesn't happen, bless his heart.
So with 8:15 to play tonight, it's now 37-14 in favor of the Chargers. 4th made field goal of the season for Davis Nelson. How about this stat line for Davis Nelson? He's the senior kicker for Corner Canyon. It's only his 4th field goal of the season. He's 4 for 4 on the year. He's 10 of 12 in his career. He's now 11 of 13. 43 for 43 on extra points going into tonight. He's made now 5 of them, I believe. So 35 or 48 of 48 on the season.
47 of 48.
47. Does it count as a failed extra point if you get tackled?
Yep.
If you didn't actually kick it, it was technically the person that...
I believe so, but we may have to check with the refs. If that's not true, I've got some qualms with some people. I'll tell you that right now.
They did have the failed extra point in that 2nd quarter, or 3rd quarter, excuse me. This one's out to the 20. That's the first return that we've seen on this side of the field tonight.
Yeah, it is.
As Nelson, it'll take a little bit off. The wind has died down a little bit. It's still blowing pretty hard. The rain has stopped, fortunately. And we'll see the American Fork offense back out. Turned it over on downs in the red zone last trip out. Again, great start for the Cavemen to the season. They started 5-0. Since then, 1-2. But they've run into the gauntlet of their region schedule.
Yeah.
As Afu takes it, and he's out to the 29. Got Fia Cooper still on the mind, apparently.
Yeah. AF, they had a great start, 5-0, and then they hit Davis. And Davis is one of the top teams in the state, too.
Number 3 in the RPI. And then they ran into Lehigh, who, despite their RPI record, they're number 10, according to the RPI. They're a very dangerous team, and someone you do not want to face in the playoffs.
No.
With that offensive legend, Glasker and Devon Eka.
And Wyatt Bingham was hurt going into the season. Now he's getting back into it.
Childs will let it rip on this play. And going up for it was David Dean, incomplete.
David Dean had the opportunity there, got his great body position. If they try that again, I'm sure he's going to come down with it.
Zach Adamson with the pass breakup. There is a flag back at the 28-yard line, right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Lehigh is getting scarier and scarier by the week as Wyatt Bingham is getting healthier and healthier.
Of course, Lehigh with a big game tonight down in Utah County. Lehigh's at Lone Peak tonight.
That is a big, big game.
That's the other region game. Skyridge has the bye this week out of region play.
Must be nice.
They have the one extra game. Well, technically Lone Peak does too. They're 1-2, so Lone Peak gets the bye next week. American Fork gets Skyridge next week. Lehigh gets Corner Canyon. As Afu is brought right back at the line of scrimmage. Good tackle there by the Corner Canyon defensive line. Interesting to bring up here, since we're talking of RPI and playoffs here. I ran the numbers. If the playoffs ended up starting today, there's a new format I mentioned.
Okay.
If the playoffs started today, Corner Canyon would get the bye. They would take on the winner of the 8-9 game, which would be Syracuse versus Westlake at the moment.
Poor Westlake, they're like, we finally got rid of Corner. And then they see him second week of the playoffs.
Well, don't sleep on Syracuse. The Titans, outside of Davis, they've been the top team in northern Utah. As Afu takes the carry, that one's back to the 38-yard line. Staying on that same side of the bracket, you'd have the 4-seed Harriman taking on the 13-seed in Bingham. A rematch of this season, where Harriman walloped to the Miners. And that, I think, would be a really interesting and fun matchup. The 5-seeded Mountain Ridge Sentinels would take on Farmington, the 12-seed.
That would be interesting.
So that would be that one side of the bracket. Talk about the other side of the bracket here in just a moment. 3rd and 10. Need the 48-yard line for a first down. Child stays in the pocket. It's got a wide open Homestead inside of Corner Canyon territory, down to the 43, and it's a first down for American Fork.
Great job right there. Great vision, getting it. That's what you're used to seeing from American Fork quarterbacks.
And that's the first catch of the night for Homestead, who's only played in a handful of games. He was one of the players that had to wait the 5 games or 6 games for the transfer rule. Made the most of his 3 games now. He's 3rd on the team in receiving. Childs will give it to Jensen this time on first down. Out to the 40 before he's met by the Charger defense. Mentioned the other side of the bracket. This is where American Fork comes into play.
Okay.
So the 2-seed would be Skyridge at the moment. They would host the 15-seeded Copper Hills Grizzlies in the quarterfinals.
Copper Hills like that.
We would get a rematch of last week in the 7-10 matchup. American Fork against Lehigh, with the winner most likely taking on Skyridge in the semifinals.
Brutal.
Or the quarterfinals, excuse me.
In the quarterfinals, my goodness.
2nd and 7. Back to Jensen it goes. And inside the 35, and a flag flies. 4:36 to go tonight. So that would be the one side of the bracket. Davis is the 3-seed also in that quadrant. They'll get the 14-seeded Riverton Silverwolves if the playoffs ended today.
And Riverton's still a good, these are all good squads. Copper Hills is good, Riverton's good. 6A's tough, man.
And then the winner of that game would take on the winner of the 6-11 matchup, which is Lone Peak hosting Weber. If the playoffs started today. Penalties on Corner Canyon. It's a face mask, so it's going to move the Cavemen into the red zone again. Again, they're 2 for 4 on their red zone trips tonight. The two teams that would miss the playoffs in 6A would be Layton and Cedar Valley, would be the two teams that did not make the postseason if the playoffs started today. Of course, the RPI goes dark after this week. We won't know who's where. The brackets will be revealed right here on KSLSports.com next, a week from Saturday, 10 a.m. So give it to Jensen. Jensen's inside the 15. Dane and Jeff will have the bracket reveal on KSLSports.com.
Always fun to tune in to Dane and Jeff during the week to get your fix.
They have everything you need. If you're interested in high school football, no matter who your team is, Dane and Jeff have you covered. Second and down here for the Cavemen. Going for the end zone for Taisi. Adjusts. Did he hold on to it?
No.
He did not. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got?
What?
The back judge is singling both incomplete and touchdown. And it's a touchdown for the Cavemen. Cash Taisi in the backfield.
That was the most confusing call I've ever seen. Not a good touchdown, but it's a touchdown. I thought it was a great one. Catch Taisi coming in clutch. He does that great post route into the corner. Love to see it. Good job, Cash.
Taisi with his 4th receiving touchdown of the season.
Just a sophomore. Can't drive a car, but he drives a DB wild.
He's got over 100 yards receiving tonight as well to go with now his touchdown. Worthington on for the extra point. And that kicks up and good. 3:51 to play. The Chargers get one back. It's now a 16-point game. It is a 2-score game now after that touchdown. So don't call the Cavemen out just yet. 3:51 to go, still all 3 timeouts for the Cavemen.
I've seen crazier things in my life than the Cavemen coming back like this, and I wouldn't be surprised to see an onside kick coming at you.
We expect to see it. We just saw the greatest comeback in Utah high school football history last week as Payson came back.
Oh my goodness. I was like, no way those Lions can do it.
Down 30 points in the second half, came back and won that game.
Man, just magical, honestly.
So the hands team on here for Corner Canyon.
4-4-2-1. Yep, that equals 11.
And it'll be Jet Presswich here, most likely going for the onside kick. 3:51 to play tonight.
Very hard kick to execute.
Does going into the wind hurt or help you on this one?
Honestly, it would hurt me because I like to do the one bounce pop-up.
Yes.
But we'll see if they even do an onside. I'm willing to bet they do. Yep.
Everybody's up for Corner Canyon here. And it is the onside. Here comes Presswich. Gets to the 10 yards, takes the hop, and it's corralled there at the 47. Didn't see who came up with it. It looks like it was Rodriguez. Went up and got it. Good bounce on that one.
Yeah, solid onside kick right there. Right decision. And here's the thing, onside kicks, it's about a 20% conversion rate. It's not a high percentage play. But when you get it, it's special.
So the Chargers now 3:48 away from their 7th win of the season. Again, American Fork still has all 3 of their timeouts though. So not over just yet. Evans back in there at quarterback. Suga's night done. He did come up a little injured in that second quarter. Came back in the third quarter, threw a touchdown pass, and it's been Evans ever since. Is that carry by number 32 for the Chargers? That's Jackson Caruth with the carry.
On senior night, usually about this time, you try to play as many seniors as possible.
Caruth's a junior though.
I know.
I'm sorry to say
like in general.
like
Oh crap.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Love
in
you, Moose.
general,
Sorry. I'm
it's all
sorry.
good, Matt. I know he's a junior. That didn't work out well for me. We're all right, though.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Back to Caruth it goes.
Oh!
Lowers the shoulder. How about Jackson Caruth? Inside the 30 as he lowers the Thunder.
My goodness. We might have a third Thunder in the backfield. Caruth.
My goodness.
Oh, my.
And we have an injured Caveman. I think that's Bowerly who took the shot from Caruth.
Yeah, that would do it.
As Caruth just lowered the shoulder, it picked up a big gain for the Chargers as they look at Bowerly. We'll take a quick break and be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back. 2:55 left in this game tonight. Bowerly was able to get back over to the sideline under his own power.
Here's the thing, when you get an opportunity at Corner Canyon, they don't come very often. You got to take advantage of every single opportunity that comes through. And that running back took advantage.
1st and 10 at the 31. Clock running, under 3 minutes to go. Evans at quarterback, Caruth still in the backfield.
I think Bronson has been instructed to let it get below 20.
As he gives it back to Caruth, he finds a seam and he's got another 10 yards. Down to the 21, another first down for Corner Canyon.
I think Caruth doesn't care how much time's on there. He's like, I got to get mine.
Again, had 4 touchdowns in that game against Skyridge 2 weeks ago.
He's
Caruth,
making a case.
That was all of his touchdowns on the year, where all came in that game against Skyridge.
It's crazy.
Final stat line for him in that game: 9 carries, 65 yards, 4 touchdowns for Caruth in that game.
Must be nice.
Great fantasy night if you play high school fantasy football. It's back to Caruth, out of a tackle, out of another, and he's got touchdown number 5 on the season. What a drive for Jackson Caruth.
There's dirty laundry.
There's a flag at the 11 though.
Man,
So this one will be coming back.
having been someone that's played fantasy football, high school version, I would pick him up. Never had so much fun in my life. I did it at BYU with the recruiting staff. We had to keep track of stats anyways. I killed everyone when I had Covey.
It's a good one to have.
First pick, quarterback, Britton Covey.
So that's a hold on Corner Canyon, spot foul, so it only backs him up 2 yards to the 21. Again, big night for Helaman Kasuga. Again, joined the 100 touchdown club. Again, he's in a hunt with Bessinger and Dolly for career passing yardage. That will go down all the way to the end of the season about who ends up finishing in the top of who on that category.
So it's almost a disadvantage for Corner Canyon to get the first week bye.
That's
for
right.
Helaman, statistically.
But if Corner does make a deep run, they do get the advantage of playing extra games potentially.
I think all 3 of those kids are going to make pretty deep runs though.
So officials chatting with Corner Canyon here. Now it looks like we're ready to get back underway.
Back judge is ready to go.
Clock resets to 1:48. That's the reason why. Caruth gets out of another tackle and out to the 16, making the 14.
Kai Meza is still just blocking. I love Kai Meza.
He's got 2 receiving touchdowns tonight. He's done a pretty good job blocking as well.
And he's still finding the safety. I don't know what the safety said to him before, after, or during the game, but he's going to block him.
Final 80 seconds of the game tonight. See if Corner wants to push it here or not. It looks like they will just they could take knees from here on out. Play clock's down to 5 here, a little confusion. Yeah, now they'll take the knee.
Oh,
As they have one extra person and the clock runs at 0, that should be delay a game, and it is. A little bit of confusion there for the Charger offense. A legal substitution ends up being the call.
and it
Take your penalty there.
Yeah, it looks like corner's just going to knee it out. I don't know if AF is going to call their timeouts or not. Kind of hoping not. It's pretty cold, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying your fire and your nice warm soup in this fall evening.
Evans takes the knee, and AF's going to call the timeout. So the Cavemen not going to let the Chargers just knee this one out. So 56 seconds to go in the game tonight. Timeout, American Fork, their first.
So now Corner Canyon has to get a first down. So they're probably going to run some plays now.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 12 now after the kneel. Mentioned Kasuga, heading into tonight, he was the 8th quarterback to hit 10,000 yards. He's now the 10th quarterback all time to hit 100 career passing touchdowns.
Man,
He's now got 40 career ones here at Corner Canyon.
how close is he to catching Jackson Dart?
Jackson Dart would be at 116. That's the most in technically Corner Canyon history, because he did have the time that he wasn't here at Corner Canyon. It added to that total. 116 is the total on that one.
And is this total touchdowns or just passing?
This is just passing touchdowns.
Okay.
So Corner Canyon back out there, 3rd and 12. As they will give it to Caruth, and Caruth's going to go about a yard, and it'll be timeout American Fork. At the 20-yard line, it'll be 4th down with 51 seconds left.
Only the most die-hard Corner Canyon fans are here now. And they've got a lot of them.
Braved the. I'm proud of them. They braved the weather there for the end of the second quarter till about halfway through the fourth quarter.
Pretty amazing fan base, to be honest with you, to brave through this.
Again, the Chargers going for what would be their second three-peat in school history if they can achieve the ultimate goal this season.
So the first was with Jackson Powers Johnson, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So Corner Canyons had titles in 18, 19, and 20. They've now had it in 23, 24, and this would be 25. It'd be the second three-peat in school history for the Chargers.
So the difference is 18, 19, and 20, they didn't lose a game.
Had that 48-game win streak going on during those games or years. How about this for Eric Kerr, by the way? Eric Kerr, if that happens, he would be the 3rd coach ever to have 2 separate three-peats in their Utah high school coaching career.
2 separate three-peats. So I'm guessing Roger Dupay.
No,
Really?
no. You have to go back to the 1900s for one of them.
Of course you do.
There's only
Some
one
guy at West.
Some guy at West. David Callahan is the
Okay,
guy at
David.
West. That one over the middle,
Oh!
and it's intercepted. That one's picked off by the Cavemen. It's a touchback that's going to be barely in the end zone, and it's a turnover on down. So the Cavemen get the ball with 47 seconds left. Down 2 scores. So David Callahan is from the West. He did it in 1898 to 1900, and then from 1903 to 1905.
And we all remember those games.
And then the other one, do you know the other one? Happened more recent. This was in the 2000s. So.
Is it Wong?
Think 3A.
3A? It's probably Juan Diego then. Gosh. It's, what's his face from Juan Diego?
There goes Afu on first down. Out to the 35. That'll stop the clock for a moment.
Oh my
Move
gosh.
the chains.
I know his name too, which bugs me.
I'm not going to tell you it.
That's even worse. I got the schools though.
You did get the schools with a little bit of help. 1st and 10. Out to the 43. Clock continues to run, 25 seconds here. AF does have 1 timeout left. As we have some substitution errors here, this is going to be a flag on Corner Canyon. As Jensen, or halfway through the first level, out to midfield with 10 seconds left.
Colissimo?
John Colissimo is the other one.
Gosh.
Had a three-peat from 2008 to 2010, and then 15 to 17.
With the great running back Tana Vea, who's a recruiting guy at San Diego now.
That would also be the 7th career state title for Corner Canyon if it happens. That would tie
7 in 12 years. Sheesh.
That would tie him for 4th all-time in the history of the state of Utah. As Jensen runs it over to the left-hand side, 5 seconds left, and that will do it for tonight's game. They will not call a timeout, and that's a win for Corner Canyon. As the Chargers get a W on senior night, they head on the road at Lehigh next week, and they move to 7-1 on the season. American Fork now 6-3 after the 5-0 start, and they're now 1-2 in region play. Corner Canyon's now 2-1 in region play, tied with Skyridge for the lead. If Lehigh wins against Lone Peak tonight, that will also move them into a tie for first place. We could have a 3-way tie going into the final week of the season for the region.
Oh my goodness. This region is absolutely nuts. This was a fantastically fun game. We had the wind, we had the rain. I'm a little cold, you're a little cold, but a fantastic game for sure.
Time now to give out our Tab Bank helmet stickers for tonight. Moose, who gets your helmet sticker?
This was a historic game for Helaman Kasuga, who gets my helmet sticker. He has over 10,000 yards and 100 touchdowns. I am tempted to give one to Kai Meza as well, because he had to catch 2 of those. But I'm going with Helaman Kasuga.
I will give the one to Meza. How about that? Had the 2 receiving touchdowns tonight. Had the 79-yard screen pass for a touchdown. Had a couple good blocks on a couple big runs for Corner Canyon as well. He'll get the other sticker. So Kai Meza and Helaman Kasuga. Your helmet stickers tonight brought to you by Tab Bank. Final thoughts before we sign off, Moose?
I can't wait to see how this region ends up. Come back with us next Wednesday.
Yep, it'll be next Wednesday for the final week of the regular season. Again, the RPI goes dark. We'll have the bracket reveals a week from Saturday. Next up, it'll be Wednesday night at home for American Fork against Skyridge to close out the regular season. Corner Canyon heads on the road next Wednesday to take on the Lehigh Pioneers. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Thank you so much for joining our broadcast here on a Thursday night. For Tino behind the camera and Moose, I'm Matt Coma signing off. Final score, the Chargers 37, the Cavemen 21. You've been watching high school football on the Rewind Sports Network. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week for week 10 of the high school football season.